Now we're going to start taking a look at the server-side Ajax frameworks, starting with Ajax, the simple Ajax toolkit. These server-side Ajax frameworks are designed to work on the server, and these ones will be using PHP. You'll see how this works momentarily, and here's how to get Ajax. You can go to this URL and then click the download link as you see on the screen there, and you can download Ajax, support for Ajax. And here's the example we're going to create using Ajax, and it's going to be a little adding machine. You can enter two numbers to add, and then when you click the calculate button, the sum appears. So this is using Ajax techniques to send these two numbers to add to the server, and the server sends back the result as you see there. So let's take a look at how this works. This is going to be very much like the other Ajax frameworks work, the Ajax server-side frameworks, and you start off with, this is PHP. This is going to be a page called atom.php. So this is on the server, and it's going to create the HTML page that's sent back to the user, back to the browser, that will use Ajax to send data back to the server, and then the server will send the data back to the Ajax-enabled page and display the results. So it's important to realize that this is a PHP page, not an HTML page, and it creates the Ajax-enabled web page that the user will see in the browser. Let's see how this works. You start off with a little bit of PHP, as you see here. This is PHP closed inside this markup, so it tells the server to run this as PHP. You start off by including Ajax.php, which is what you download from the Ajax page. This includes the support for Ajax. Then you create a function, a PHP function, in this case named Atom, which is going to be doing the adding of the two numbers, operand 1, operand 2, and it just returns their sum, operand 1 plus operand 2. So that is how you connect to the server. You can write your actual code that does the work on the server in PHP using Ajax. You have other options using Ajax, such as ASP and so forth, and it's a very versatile system. Then you include these statements to set everything up. You initialize Ajax, the Ajax system, and you export. In other words, you make available to your web page the Atom function, and then you include also Ajax handle client request like this. Okay, so that sets up the page on the server. Then in the browser, the support for Ajax that's going to actually do the connecting, the Ajax connection back to the server, appears inside your script element. So this is going to be JavaScript, of course. Ajax is what creates that script by itself. It customizes it so you allow you to connect to the Atom function back on the server. The way it does that is with another little bit of PHP, and this PHP on the server is a call to Ajax show JavaScript, and what happens is that this whole section is replaced with the JavaScript needed to connect to the PHP on the server using JavaScript. So the upshot is you can directly call the Atom function on the server using Ajax if you refer to it instead of as Atom as x_Atom. That's the Ajax technique. It changes the name of the function on the server so that by adding x_ in front of it, so you can call that function using Ajax techniques.